In a world ruled by the visible, there are gifts that transcend the senses. One of these people is Mathy Kirner. Mathy Kirner was born in Lima, Peru. Journalist, medium, clairvoyant, and psychometrist. Her career took off at the powerful RPP group, where in just a month and a half, she became one of its stars. From Radio Cabuena, she impacted the audience with predictions she made just by listening to the voices of the radio listeners. A foreign listener, amazed by her predictions that came true in less than 2 days, invited her to travel to the United States. And that's how Mathy the International was born. The station, Cabuena, created events called My District campaigns. In a short time, Mathy would gather hundreds of people who came to see her do her live broadcasts, visiting each district very successfully, as seen in the original clips of the events presented here. Later, invited by the American government, Mathy decided to lead a quieter life in the United States. For over 18 years, Mathy has led a private life in that country, helping in cases of disappearances, predictions, and preventive health with her most powerful gift, Diagnostic Psychometry, a unique method developed by her. Mathy can detect organ failures from just 2 inches away from the body. She can also perceive imbalances just by listening to a voice. She points out weak points on a drawing of a human body. And then, the doctors confirm it. Mathy doesn't seek to replace science. Humbly, she says, "What is not proven is not believed, but I know that science supports me." That man came to my consultation very skeptical. I wrote, I drew, and I told him, "Your son's umbilical cord is around his neck. Run, seek medical help right now, we are still in time." Mathy recounts, remembering one of her thousands of cases. That man ran to take his wife to the hospital without hesitation, since he never mentioned a pregnant wife to me. Days later, he booked another consultation just to thank me and tell me that I saved his son. These and many other stories are what Mathy tells, which help her to continue with her gift, and that these experiences are priceless in life. In the same station where Mathy worked, Dr. JLD, a medical eminence trained in Japan, observed her live and believed in her gift, as he also participated in some medical segments on this radio station. More than 200 patients came to his clinic with Mathy's energetic pre-diagnoses. He reviewed them one by one. All were confirmed. Years later, Mathy Kirner, using her gift, felt she had to see Dr. Jose LD at his clinic. That day, the prestigious doctor diagnosed Mathy with severe tumors, which he himself treated at no cost for a whole year. When Mathy wanted to pay, the doctor told her, "Never, Mathy. Your treatment has already been paid for with the more than 200 pre-diagnoses of possible cancers and tumors before they developed." He said this while pulling out of his file hundreds of sheets of paper, where there were drawings of diagnoses that Mathy had made over the years and that had come into his hands. Psychometry is a gift that reveals a high sensitivity of someone who has developed beyond their 5 senses, sharpening those that go beyond the physical and the normal. With the ability to not only read the energy of objects, Mathy can read people's voices, no matter what country they are in, and through it, she can see the past, present, and future. But not only that, in her online broadcasts, Mathy Kirner has the ability to teleport to the locations of her participants, astonishing those who participate. She can even smell their food and describe parts of their homes at the same time that she is in the United States, talking to the person, among other things. Psychometry is a gift that very few people in the world wield with such skill. Mathy is one of the few living references on psychometry today. It has been many years since people with this gift have been spoken of, let alone as developed as Mathy Kirner possesses. Also, Mathy, in her different events and private consultations, to which she currently dedicates herself, has used diagnostic psychometry to prevent future illnesses. She has also managed to cure many people. But Mathy does not want to reveal her cases, because she says they know, and that's enough. Mathy Kirner will soon be in Peru. If you want to live this experience, leave your comment below. Mathy will have 2 days of private consultations. It is very likely that they will be almost full by the time you see this video. But you have nothing to lose by trying. Maybe you can witness her great gifts.